In recent days, the Israeli army has been actively engaging drones originating from Lebanon, which have been causing significant concerns in northern Israel. The army confirmed that helicopters were deployed to pursue several drones observed over Akka, a coastal city close to Lebanon. According to the Israeli newspaper Yedioth Ahronoth, a drone managed to reach Nesha, a city east of Haifa, and exploded near a community center. Notably, no sirens sounded to warn residents, which has raised questions about Israel's preparedness and response systems in this increasingly complex situation. Yedioth Ahronoth reports that this undetected drone incident is a clear indication of the challenges Israel faces in intercepting and tracking drones in real time. Following this incident, the Israeli Fire Authority dispatched teams to the site where the drone had reportedly crashed, highlighting the urgency and frequency with which these threats are being dealt with. The Israeli Occupation Army has announced an investigation to understand why the sirens failed to activate before the drone reached Nesha. This lapse in security protocols has raised alarms about potential vulnerabilities in Israel's air defense systems. An unnamed spokesperson from the Israeli army noted that technical issues or lapses in threat detection might have contributed to this oversight, according to local news reports. Earlier in the day, Israel's Home Front Command activated sirens in multiple areas across northern Israel, including Kiryat Shmona, the western Galilee, and along the northern coastline. This activation, which extends over a broad geographical area, underscores the intensity and seriousness of the ongoing drone incursions. Yet, the intermittent nature of these warnings has left residents in a state of confusion and unease. Haifa and surrounding communities are reportedly on high alert, with residents feeling increasingly vulnerable as more drones are detected near these populous regions. In a separate incident, Israeli forces reported intercepting a drone that entered southern Israel from the occupied Syrian Golan Heights. This points to a possible expansion of the threat not only from Lebanon but from other fronts as well. Israeli Broadcasting Authority KAN has confirmed additional air interceptions near Eilat in southern Israel, raising concerns about Israel's vulnerability to drone strikes across multiple fronts. In a surprising twist, the Islamic resistance in Iraq has publicly claimed responsibility for the drone attacks on Israeli military sites both in the north and south, adding a new layer of complexity to the security threat faced by Israel. Amos Malka, former chief of Israeli military intelligence, recently acknowledged Israel's strategic limitations in dealing with Hezbollah's missile threat, remarking that Israel cannot eliminate Hezbollah's arsenal simply by continuing the current military tactics. In an interview with Channel 7, Malka pointed out that Hezbollah could sustain rocket fire at a rate of 100 missiles per day for several months, underscoring the long-term threat Hezbollah poses. His remarks have sparked debate in Israel, as he advocated for a potential settlement rather than a protracted confrontation that could drain Israeli resources and morale. Israeli Channel 12 reported that over 400 rockets were launched from Lebanon toward Israel's northern border over the weekend, describing the tense atmosphere and near-constant sirens sounding in affected areas. This barrage has disrupted daily life and heightened the economic strain on northern communities, as local businesses remain closed amid ongoing bombardments. According to Channel 12, Hezbollah's strategy appears aimed at creating an atmosphere of instability and sustained pressure on Israel's northern frontier, with the potential to extend these attacks indefinitely. Yonah Yav, mayor of Haifa, voiced concern about the devastating economic impact on his city, lamenting that everything has come to a standstill. The streets are empty, and the shops are closed. Yav's statement reflects the worsening economic situation, as Haifa, a significant industrial and commercial hub, suffers from prolonged disruptions. He warned Israeli officials that the economic fallout in Haifa, if not addressed, could have a ripple effect on Israel's entire economy. Israel will only be strong if the North is strong, Yav emphasized, underscoring the broader implications of continued hostilities on national stability.